All right, let's move to a sales function that can help folks save a lot of time. This actually involves one of our integrators, AppOne's. So can you go into not just what AppOne is, but how that works within EverLogic?
Yeah, absolutely. So let me start by showing you how to access AppOne, and then we'll talk a little bit more about what it does and how it functions in EverLogic. So let's say I'm in a quote. Let me pull up a search my quotes here. I'll just do stuff that maybe is in a pending status. So I've got these quotes that are in a pending status. I'm going to pull up one of these quotes. And to get to the function for AppOne, you go to your View More settings, and then click on Closing Documents. And basically what AppOne is, it's a lending portal. I always kind of equate it to like a lending tree, that people might know about just in the general marketplace. But essentially it's a portal that allows you to access a lot of different banks. So if, for example, if you're set up with Bank of America or M&T Bank or Bank of the West, different banks that participate with AppOne, then you're able to send your information about the deal. So, what the amount of the deal is, any products that you might be selling in terms of the sales. So like aftermarket products like gap insurance or extended warranty, paid protection, things like that. You can send all this information directly to this vendor AppOne that you have an account with. And from there, then you can pick and choose what banks you want to shop this customer with. So you're going to be looking for the best buy rates, things like that you can obtain for that customer. Once you've decided on which bank, sometimes you'll even process a lot of your paperwork over there. Like you may end up printing out your truth of lending disclosures, and all of the finance kind of paperwork can be printed out of the AppOne portal as opposed to EverLogic. So all we need to do, you need to have an account with AppOne, and then you need to tell us at EverLogic what your account information is. You can put it in there yourself, but a lot of times people just send it into our customer service department, send it into support@everlogic.com, and we will get the credentials put in properly for you. And then when you're on a deal, you just click the Send To button. And if you have a valid account, it's going to send. You're going to see some craziness on my screen here, but basically it sends what we call an XML file directly to AppOne. So it connects from our system directly to the AppOne interface through the web, sends the information over to them, and then from there you can do whatever you have to do in AppOne. And then when you're finished, that information can come back to EverLogic. So we have a bi-directional interface. In terms of setting that up, you have to get with our programming department, but it's not overly complicated. Just really, let me go back here. What we're doing is we're mapping any fees or products that you're selling. We're making sure that the name, so like if I call it a service contract and AppOne calls it an extended warranty, I know that those two names match, right? So we can build something in our system that says, hey, when it comes back from AppOne and it says this is the value of the extended warranty. Let's say you send it over, you're going to sell it for $3,500, but through the negotiation process, that number may have changed. Let's say it goes down to $2,700. Well, you're not going to want to have the $3,500 over in EverLogic. You're going to want to have $2,700. So we can get that information to come back into EverLogic, which is going to save you a ton of time, because you don't have to rekey it. You're not going to make mistakes like, hey, for example, if you forget to update it, but then you print out a buyer's agreement for the customer or some other paperwork and it has that information on it, and if it's inaccurate, you're going to have to reprint it, or you may have to recontract. So having that bi-directional interface set up is really going to save you a lot of time.